Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you're all safe. And since we can't do face-to-face learning, so I provided you some online teaching presentation. And I hope you will enjoy this lesson. So now we're still on Unit 3, which is about fractions. And the objectives of this lesson is at the end of the lesson, the students should be able to first, you have to understand between fractions and a whole number. Second, you have to identify the difference between fractions and a whole number. And third, you have to practice multiplication and division to solve problems. So let's begin. So you need to know the relationship of fractions to whole numbers. What are fractions? And what is a whole number? You will get to know it that when we have some examples. So relationship between fractions and whole number. As you can see on your screen, you can see two examples only, but you can have many examples like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the rest of the numbers. But in this example, I'll give you only two numbers, which are fractions equivalent to 2 and fractions equivalent to 3. So, as you can see, the answers are all the same, right? And these are what we call equivalent fractions, wherein if you're going to use different numbers like 1, 2, 3, and 4, then you can derive the same numbers. How to do it? Let's start. So the first one is 2, right? So we will start with number 1, and as you can see on the screen, there are two groups of number, 1 and 2. So if you're going to add this one, then you can derive the answer 2. And this number is not a fraction, it's a whole number. And example number 2 is I should get the fraction of 2 halves plus 2 halves. And the answer is 4 over 2. Why 4 over 2? Because you just add the numerator. When we say numerator, the number on top of the fractions. So you can see this one, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then you're going to copy the number 2. Let's go to the next example. There are two groups of 3. So 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Then at the same time, we're going to write 3. Then the other one is 4 plus 4. Then you can get the answer 8. And just copy denominator. So as you can see here, the numbers are increasing, right? 4, 6, 8, 2, 3, and 4. So how to get equivalent of these fractions? It's very simple. You're going to use divided by. So let's have example 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. So as you can see, equivalent fractions is equal to 2. So now let's go to example number 2. And I use number 3. As you can see, this is 3, right? So I should get 3 groups of number. 1, 2, 3. It's not the same on the first example because this one is 2 only and there are 2 groups of number, 1 and 2. So going back here, 1, 2, 3, if you're going to add this number, then you can get the answer of 3. So the next one is I'll get the number 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6. And then we're going to write or copy the denominator. Should be the same number. And the third one is 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9. And then copy again denominator. Then 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12. Then copy denominator. As you can see, the numbers are increasing, or the numbers going up. Like for example, 6, 9, 12, 2, 3, 4. So how to read this fraction? It's 6 over 2, 9 over 3, 12 over 4. How to get equivalent? 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Then 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. As you can see, equivalent fractions is equal to 3. Then it's just the same. We're going to use 4, 5, 6, and the rest of the numbers. So for a better understanding, I'll give you more examples. Okay, example number 1. As you can see on the screen, you have 27 over 3. So how you get the equivalent fractions? It's very simple. We're going to get 27 there and use divided by and 3. So this one is 27 and this one is 3. And what is the answer? Okay, the answer is 9. It's very simple. So 27 over 3 is equal to 9. Let's go to another example. So as you can see, you have 32 over 8. Okay, the same. You're going to divide the numbers. 32 divided by 8 is equal to 4. Okay, there you go. Next example, we have 24 over 6. There, 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. So this one is how to get equivalent fractions. You're just trying to get it by using divided by or using division. Let's go to another example. Okay, this one is not the same on the first example that I gave you, right? And wherein number 6 is not a fraction, it's a whole number. So, like this. Okay, so the whole number is there already, but the fractions is not complete, right? Yes, how to get it? So you're going to write 6, this one, and then 6 again, there. There, you're going to multiply the numbers so that you can get this answer. So what are you going to multiply? 6 and 6. Then you can get the answer. There, 36. So 36 over 6 is equal to 6. Get it? Okay, next example. 5 and 5. What do you think is the answer here? Yes, it's 25. Very good. Next example. 7 and 9. What do you think is the answer? Yes, it's 63. So this is the lesson for today. It's about equivalent fractions or how they are related to